Friends, welcome to video tutorial of Salesforce Magento 2 connector. I'm here to explain features, installation and synchronization process of this connector. This is an amazing extension which integrates between Magento and Salesforce platform. With the help of this extension, Magento contents such as categories, customers, products, orders, and contact us details gets synchronized to Salesforce. So let's proceed with features part first. If we talk about features, it acts as bridge between Magento and Salesforce. It has guest user concept to store guest checkout details. It can process bulk amount of data from Magento to Salesforce. It is lightning features enabled and provides you an interactive design. It can sync all Magento product types such as simple, grouped, configurable, bundle, virtual, and downloadable. It has real-time synchronization option for contact us, customers, categories, products, and orders. You can opt the functionality based on your requirement. You can enable or disable real-time functions. You can sync Magento orders to Salesforce orders with shipment and tax details. It can sync Magento categories and products to Salesforce. It can sync Magento contact us to Salesforce as leads and customers as accounts and contacts. Admin can select default folder to store images of the categories and products at Salesforce and admin can select default price book for product pricing based on selected price book in the connector setting. So this is all about the features. So there are minimum requirements that we need to take care of in order to avail the functionality of this connector in properly. So it should be Magento 2.x version, PHP version 5.4.x and above. PHP SOAP client must be installed on the server. If we talk about Salesforce end, so API enabled Salesforce org is required in order to generate enterprise WSDL file, which is required for the synchronization of the data with these platforms. So this is all about the features and requirements. So let's proceed to install the connector at Magento end. So the plugin that you got as a zip file, so you need to extract that file and in the folder you will be getting a src folder and in which you will be having app. So you need to connect the Magento backend with the FTP details and over here you need to browse to this folder location in your system and in the app folder on the panel side you need to connect the uh, server where you have installed the Magento setup. So you need to upload the app folder in the Magento root directory. So you need to just upload it from here and the changes will be reflected at the Magento setup. Once you have uploaded successfully, then we need to open the terminal or the console in order to run few commands that is required and that is required to deploy the changes at the Magento end. So let's proceed with that after uploading the app folder. First of all, you need to move into the root directory where the Magento setup is installed and then we need to run this command that is php bin Magento setup column upgrade. So all the commands are already mentioned over here on the blog section if you find. So these are the commands that we need to run in order to deploy the changes. So first we will proceed with the first command and hit enter and it will proceed accordingly. Then you need to run the another command to compile the data. Once it's done, we need to run the third command to deploy. Once done, the last command that we need to run in order to clean the cache memories and data. So this is the one and I hit enter and it will process accordingly. So now the connector is successfully installed at the Magento end. So now we will proceed to verify. So once you log into the Magento admin panel, you will notice that one Salesforce connector tab is added over here with all the functions. So now we need to install one application that is eShop Sync for Magento at Salesforce end. and update required settings at that end. So let's proceed for that. So in the App Exchange, you need to search for eShop Sync for Magento, and you will be getting this application. You need to click on Get It Now in order to install this. You need to opt whether it is needed to install in production or sandbox as per your requirement. And accordingly, you need to follow the steps. On the next step, you will be getting information for this application. You need to check mark the terms and condition and proceed with the installation. Once it gets installed successfully, you will be redirected to the setup page of your Salesforce org, and this will be the application. So first of all, we need to update field accessibility on the different objects like accounts, contacts, products, orders, as we have created some custom fields in order to store the information of Magento. So first we will proceed for the account fields. In the search, you need to go to accounts fields and scroll down to custom fields. Over here in the installed package, you will notify that the eShop Sync for Magento has Magento customer ID and tax VAT number. These are the two fields that is available over here on this account object. So click on Magento customer ID, and you need to update this accessibility. So click on view field accessibility, and you need to check for the system admin profile over here and click on hidden, and you need to make sure that the profile visibility and the page layout visibility is check marked, and click on save. So this is a step you need to follow for all the custom fields created by eShop Sync for Magento on different objects, like for accounts, and same goes for contacts, orders, products, and price book. Just you need to verify for all the custom fields, and it should be editable. So this is the required thing that we need to update at the Salesforce end, and now we need to generate a WSDL file that will help to synchronize the data. So this blog will provide you the steps how you can generate enterprise WSDL file that we require in order to upload at the Magento end in the connector settings. So we will proceed further at the Magento end to configure our connector settings. So once you are logged into Magento admin panel, you need to go to stores and click on configurations. Over here under webcool, you will be getting Salesforce connector, and this is the API configuration details that we need to upload correctly. So you need to update username, password, security token of Salesforce, and you need to upload WSDL file that you have just generated from Salesforce. Once you've done these two things, you need to click on save config, and you need to test connection whether it is successfully connected to the Salesforce or not. If it is successfully connected, then you need to proceed further, and for the guest order configuration, you can enable or disable. If your website has guest checkout functionality, then you can mention account ID over here, which will help to store all the guest checkouts orders, and also the user information will be stored as a contacts in this account. Okay, if you want to check how to get the account ID, so once you go to accounts, you can create one new account. Also, I have already created one guest user account, so you need to copy the ID from the top and save it over here, and further proceed to default configuration. You need to select the price book in which you want to enter the pricing of all the products. Further, for folders, you need to select the required folders in which all the images of the products and the categories will be stored at the Salesforce end. If we talk about real-time synchronization functionality, so you can opt for based upon your requirement, like you want to enable the real-time synchronization for orders, contactors, categories, products, and customers. So all the things that you can enable and disable as per your requirement. And this is the required thing once you are trying to connect with a new Salesforce org with the new details. So then you need to just reset it and it will just remove all the changes. So that is not required for now. So as we are done with the updating the configuration settings and everything is up and running, so once proceeding further, we need to click on save changes, save config, so that all the changes that we have just made over here will be saved and data will be synchronized accordingly. So let's proceed with that. As I have already saved it, you will be getting confirmation that it has been saved successfully. So in order to sync the data, first of all, you need to click on Salesforce connector. So first thing that you need to synchronize is the categories. So we are in the Salesforce category mapping. Over here, we have two options at the top. That is update all categories and export all categories. So first, as no any data has been mapped or synchronized with Salesforce, so first we need to export all the categories that are already existing at this end. So once you click on export categories, it will start the synchronization process. And over here, you will be getting updates that how many categories are available and the process of this synchronization. Meanwhile, it is synchronizing the data, so you can verify the same at the Salesforce end. So once you get logged into Salesforce, from the app menu drop down, you need to go for eShop Sync for Magento. And over here, you will be getting Magento and Salesforce tab. So this will be the interface. As we are synchronizing categories, so we will check for categories over here. So in this way, all the categories will be available over here once it is processing. Okay, once you click on the category name, it will take you to the default Salesforce page in which all the category information will be displayed, like category name, parent category, and all the things with the image details. So this is about the category synchronization. So once it's being processed, so we have few options over here, like in actions, you will be getting change status, like you want to, if you have disabled the real-time synchronization for categories and you want manual synchronization. So in that situation, if you have made any changes for this specific category or any selected categories, so you need to change the status. Let's suppose you have made changes in this category, so you need to just change the status. Status means the synchronization requirement, whether it is required or not. So you just need to change the status from no to yes, and it will update it accordingly and will inform you that it is required to update. It will be processed accordingly. And we have filters over here in which you can search for the desired information based on your requirement. So this is something related to categories synchronization. Let's proceed with product synchronization. So in product synchronization, we will be having option as export all products. So this will help you to just export all the product data from Magento to Salesforce, and you can search for as per the applied filters for this option. We have option over here to select all products, the total number of products, and also the products only on this page. With the help of action, you can perform the update or export. This is helpful when you have disabled the real-time synchronization and you want to manually update for a specific number of products. And also you can delete the selected items with the help of these actions. So let's proceed to export all product. It will start the process, and you will notice the number of products and the number of products that has been synchronized accordingly. So as the products is getting synchronized, you can verify the details at the Salesforce end under product section. So we have over here as per the price book, you can filter out as per the price book that you have synchronized, and as per the categories, all the categories will list down over here and you can search for based on that. You can also extend the records per page based on your requirement. So all the products will be listed down over here like this: the product name, description, categories, product SKU, and pricing. If If you click on any product, it will take you to the default Salesforce product page. Over there you will find all the information related to this product with the standard price book and the price book that you have created. So this is something related to product synchronization, as products are also getting synchronized. So let's proceed for accounts. So for the accounts, synchronization means customer synchronization. You need to go to Salesforce connector and account section. Over here you will be getting Salesforce account mapping. In this option, a button is synchronized to Salesforce with the help of this button, that is for all customer and address. It will provide you, once you click on that, all the existing accounts of your Magento will get synchronized to Salesforce. And also we have options for filters as required and actions as delete for all the selected items. Whatever the things will get synchronized over here. So let's proceed to synchronize. It will just synchronize all the existing data from Magento to Salesforce. So as you can see that one customer has been successfully synchronized to Salesforce. Let's verify the same at the customer section, in which you will be getting information related to the synchronization. Like for all the customers, this will be the interface. If you want to verify for only the Magento customers that has been synchronized, so this will be the Magento customer that has been synchronized successfully. If you click on the name, you will get this account information, and the details of this account will be stored accordingly. In the user details will be stored in the contact, and if there is any order related to this account, so that order will be listed down over here in the related list. So this is something related to customer synchronization. Let's proceed with the orders. So in Salesforce connector orders, you will be getting this tab for Salesforce order mapping, in which you, with the help of this synchronize order button, you can synchronize the orders to Salesforce. So it will start the auto synchronization. So the existing 3 records and 3 orders has been successfully synchronized to Salesforce with the Salesforce ID and the account ID in which this order has been synchronized. So let's verify the same. In the order section, you will be getting all the information related to this order, the order number, which is the standard field of Salesforce, and this is the Magento order ID. The account that you have mentioned over here, this was the guest checkout order. That's why it is synchronized to guest user account, and these are the registered user accounts. This order has been synchronized to registered account, and the order status with all the purchased items and the total amount. You can check for the Salesforce order if you have already existing order in Salesforce, either for Magento orders. So if you click on any order number, it will take you to the default page of the Salesforce orders, and in which you will be getting all the information like the account in which the order is stored, the order amount with billing and shipping address, the order date, the order status, payment method, shipment method, and all the things. In this way, order items will be listed over here in the order product section with the quantity, unit price, and all the things. So in this way, order synchronization is processed accordingly. And if you have enabled the real-time synchronization for contact us, so if there is any response on the website with the contact us, so those responses will be synchronized automatically to Salesforce as leads. So we have one response over here that has been successfully synchronized. If you check under the lead section of Salesforce, so you will be getting this lead with the what are the fields available at the website, the phone, the company name, and all the things will be stored accordingly. So this is all about the synchronization of this connector between these platforms, and also whatever the folder that you have selected for your product and categories images has been stored accordingly. If you check for the Magento folder that you have selected in the settings to store the images, so all the images will be stored over here in this folder. So this is all about the synchronization, and we have done all the synchronization and the visibility in the Salesforce classic view. So if you want to avail the Salesforce Lightning functionality, so first we need to check and verify few settings. So you need to go to setup, and first you need to make sure that the domain has been successfully registered. You will take the help of this link how to register domain that is available in the blog, that will guide your steps to register your domain in order to avail the Lightning View functionality. Once domain is registered, you need to make sure few more settings. So you need to go to profiles. In the profiles, you need to go to system admin profile, and you need to verify the custom tabs created by this eShop Sync for Magento that is visible in the Salesforce or not. So you need to go to system admin and edit it. You need to scroll down to custom tabs, and you need to make sure that the eShop Sync related tabs and the Magento Salesforce tabs all are default on. Once you make sure about it, then click on save to make the required changes, and then you can switch the view from classic to Lightning view. So from here you can opt for eShop Sync for Magento from the app launcher, and over here you will be getting Magento Salesforce tab, same as in the classic view. So once you click on that, you will be getting the interface in the Lightning view. So in the same way, you can check for the products. In the product section, you will be getting all the product information with the name, images, description and all. You can check for the same in the categories with category, image, name, description and everything. Same goes for the orders with all the information, the order number, Magento order ID, account status and all the things. And also you can check for customers. So everything will be same, but the interface is kind of supportable in the Lightning view, so you can avail the functionality over here. And also for the lead section, leads will be displayed accordingly. So our connector is supported with Lightning and the classic view, so you can avail both the functionality, and hope you are pretty familiar with the steps that you need to take here in order to synchronize the data, and also with the installation of the connector required at the, whether it is required at the Magento end and the eShop Sync that is required at the Salesforce end. So if you have any issue, you may go through this blog that is for Magento to Salesforce connector, and all these steps are written over here. So you can take the help of the links for WSDL domain registration and field accessibility update, and all the steps are mentioned, codes as well. So you may take the help of this if you have any issue, and hope you are pretty aware about the steps as well. So thanks a lot for your time, and if you have any issue, you may contact us by just creating a ticket with the help of this link that you will find at the bottom. Over here you can click over here to create ticket to get help on this, and also you can share your comments. So thanks a lot for your time, and have a nice day ahead.